What is up, guys? It's the Merc with the Mic, and this is another the Wrestling Babble podcast by Red Cycle Inc. I am the Merc with the Mic, and I'm joined by Louis Beans.
What is up? What is up?
And we got lots of wrestling to talk about today. Exactly. A lot of This is pretty much what sums up everything.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
So we got a lot of news to talk about. We have our weekend wrestling, our top matches this week, especially fucking watch NXT. NXT,
Please, yes. Yeah, NXT and 205 to some extent.
Yeah, 205 was good as well. Even Raw and SmackDown has some very watchable matches that everyone should be checking out. We got a couple matches that got added to Extreme Rules that weren't there before, so we'll pick our picks, run those throughout the show. Because we got the Cien Almas versus Sin Cara was added to the kickoff. You got New Day versus Sanity added to the kickoff.
That's a good thing. That match they had on SmackDown, Cien Almas and Sin Cara.
It's good.
Wow. Yeah. He lit a fire under Sin Cara, dude.
Yeah, and that's great. If he actually makes Sin Cara serious and actually maybe get him a win off this rivalry and have him build a better, stronger fight, because they are doing good in the ring. I'm all for it.
Me too.
Maybe even have him unmask Sin Cara, have him take away Sin Cara's career kind of shit, have him a real rivalry with that.
And I mean, not for nothing, we see that once you give him some incentive, he could do great things, because the feud he had with Corbin still was good. It was good.
Yeah. So, you could do something, the whole thing with the mask. Like, it's the guy that is Sin Cara now. Like, he has wrestled without a mask before. So, it's not like a thing like Rey Mysterio that always has to have the mask on kind of shit. No, he wrestled for a while. He's actually in the game without the mask.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was Huntsink.
Okay. Did not know that.
He was the dude the reason why they have the bicycle entrance. Yeah, like
Really?
Yeah, that was him. That was his entrance.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's almost as bad as it. Do you remember in, I want to say, mid 2000s when Juventud, Super Crazy, and Psychosis were like the lawnmowers?
Yeah.
The landscapers. Excuse me.
The Mexicools.
That was awful. I feel so bad for them. I feel so bad. Yeah, Hoovy loved it. Let me just say, you can see the joy on his face.
Psychosis and him got into shit, and that actually went into him getting fired.
Really? Yeah. I did not know that.
Backstage, him and Hoovy weren't getting along in that sense. And Psychosis is about his business. He's not really he's very to himself kind of shit. He's like that. So I think Hoovy was trying to think he was bigger than everybody. And Hoovy has an ego on him.
I know. I understand.
Exactly.
Wait, can we talk about how this translates to WWE? You know that the first time I ever heard of a Lucha House Party was Juventud?
Yeah.
So, was he the one that coined that phrase?
I guess, and maybe in WCW, but he never actually said it in that sense.
No. I heard it years later after like the Conan podcast. He had like this really corny segment, I think on Botchamania. I think it was something like that, and he had like a house party. So it was just him by himself in his house DJ. It was made made to be funny, but like he was talking about Lucha House Party, and I'm like, this is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. And here we go, we have a faction in 205, the Lucha House Party,
and they have T-shirts.
You know what? They sure as hell knew how to market this thing.
Yeah.
Because even if you look at the Titantron, you see the little heads next to the little donkey.
Yeah.
That shit is hilarious.
Oh yeah. So yeah. So good matches all around. Raw. We had Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre, which was quite far the best match. That's what actually drew me to like Raw.
Yeah.
Because the rest of the show is kind of unbearable. I hate where they're going with Sasha and Bayley. I hate how the women's match is being built. I hate the tag match. The tag match is okay. If you watch the 90 minute, you're not going to see any of the build of the tag match. But if you watch the full thing, you see the build, which was actually pretty fun. I like the B team. I like what they're doing with them. They're getting wins, and finally, Bo Dallas and Curtis Jackson's getting something.
Gotcha. Okay, so that's good to know because I watched the 90-minute one, so I didn't see the build up, but I did see other stuff. Okay,
but it's been solid. It's been a solid build up. It's just funny promos and them acting like Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy.
Mm-hmm.
They're like imitating them. You see Bo Dallas as Bray Wyatt, which is hilarious.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. All
yeah.
right.
They're pretty much just parodying and stuff. It's pretty funny. But
Nice.
other than that, tough build going, especially going Extreme Rules. Why doesn't Sasha and Bailey have a match in Extreme Rules? I don't understand that.
Still to this day, no.
No match.
Wow. Damn. Day of, and we still have no conference. Wow. Okay.
It's really annoying. It's like really, and then the whole anger management shit. That shit was not called for. You didn't know how to put them in that.
Especially if they weren't gonna really, to my knowledge, because remember you told me last week that was the same thing that they used with Daniel Bryan and Kane.
Yeah.
So they didn't even innovate off of it at all, did they?
No.
Yeah. So that's not cool to just rehash the same thing on somebody else.
Exactly.
No.
And it wasn't that great. It wasn't a good segment. They're both not that strong on the mic in that sense to have them like to make that segment good. They're both not strong on the mic in that sense. So it was just like wasting a good rivalry. Had them each other up for the next 2 weeks and then have them match Extreme Rules. That's all you had to do. It's not hard.
No, not at all. Not at all.
You had the big brawl between Bobby Lashley and Roman Reigns. Good brawl, good little segment. But the biggest thing with me with that is it should have started like right away. It should not have him all going all the way down. Like you better not call me out. Oh, he called me out. That's it.
Yeah, that's funny when you think about it. It's like you know what business you're in. You should have just hit him.
Exactly.
Or remember what we were watching. He could have just drove his car into his rental car into him. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Yeah. He's like, oh shit, he called me out. I told him not to. I said I gotta go out there.
I gotta go. Yeah. He was on the phone with his wife. Oh, he called me out, honey. I gotta go.
That part really annoyed me, but the brawl was good. Roman flying out the ring is always cool to see because he's a big dude doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Think that match is gonna be good. It's just I don't like Bobby Lashley.
he hasn't sold you on why he's here yet.
I feel that they have a Bobby Lashley and Apollo Crews, and they don't use him correctly.
Well, what would you do with well, we talked about Crews before, but what would you book Lashley to do if you have him as a player?
Right now, as what they're doing, yeah, he should be in this mid card and like that. The way they brought him in though is just like he just had tag matches for the most part, and then all of a sudden he wants contendership and shit like that. So all he'd been doing was tag matches. So I feel like they messed up that part of building him when all you saw him were in tag matches. Sami Zayn tried to do the best of what he could do with the stuff he was given, but you could have made a better match out of it. I know Sami Zayn is really capable of having a better match, but then again, also he was injured when he did wrestle as well.
Understood.
Yeah, he had his 2 rotate cuffs fucked up in that match.
I think he should have not have been a part of that period. You know,
no.
I think that was very very much a waste of his talent.
Yeah,
it just didn't go well with me.
I feel like they're trying to market him to be the one to fight Brock Lesnar. So, and again, that's a match that everyone's been wanting to see as well. It's like, oh, Lashley, Brock Lesnar, they're both MMA fighters. They both are big. They both look like they ate a child. I don't know, but
this is true.
But they're both big. They're both MMA fighters. They both kind of had the same upbringing in a way. And I think that's what they're trying to do with that rivalry and make something marketable for Lesnar to see Lesnar versus Lashley at SummerSlam, possibly.
Do you like that plan?
I don't care about. The thing is, what I see is happening is that Lashley will probably win the match and get cashed in.
I understand.
So, I like I said before, I said this last week. Braun Strowman should go to wherever the fuck Lesnar lives. I think it's in Canada now. Go to his farm, fuck up his cows, knock on his door with a referee, and just take the belt.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, listen, they've done such silly stuff with Braun Strowman. I don't understand why they were not going to these levels. Yeah, go ahead.
Exactly. Or have him tilt over his car.
While he's in it, or he goes to Paul Heyman's house and like flips it over and stuff.
Exactly.
I don't know. True story.
But yeah, they're trying to build something for Lesnar to drop the belt. There was a big chance that they was not going to use him at SummerSlam, and that they was just going to take the belt away from him because now he has to get ready to fight in UFC.
Okay, do they have like a date for him to be fighting in the UFC?
November.
That's a ways off. So he has to train how far in advance?
Usually you start usually you get about 6 months in.
Oh, so he should be going. He's just gonna leave, right?
Yeah.
So with that being confirmed, what have the WWE come out and said anything about their plans or no?
No. The last thing on his contract is SummerSlam. He has to fight on SummerSlam. That'll be the last date on his contract.
Interesting. Okay, and we have no matches for SummerSlam as of yet, right? We're thinking that far ahead. Okay, cool. Okay,
and it's not that far ahead. It's 1 month ahead. So after Extreme Rules, that's when you're gonna start seeing the road to SummerSlam begin. Yeah. You start seeing the matches come together and whatnot. But yeah, good. It's a good segment between Roman Reigns and Lashley. I give him that credit in that sense. Best thing was Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre. Really good match, really solid match. I like Drew a lot. He's proving. I feel he's another one that should be doing something more.
Yeah,
but I think he is in the right direction of where they're gonna put him.
I can see that. I think he's gonna be like head of the maybe IC division. Maybe something's gonna happen with him and Ziggler.
I could actually see him with the Universal title.
I could too, but like I feel like don't think it's crowded. You don't think it's crowded right now?
I honestly think I'll take him more seriously than Lashley.
I would take him more seriously than Lashley, than Strowman, and that's about it. Yeah. Like I would take him over those two definitely.
So I want to see him versus Roman. I think that match it has to happen.
That would definitely be good. But my question to you is: we also have the other guys who were there, Seth, Balor, KO, like. That are at that high ass level.
Yeah.
Out of all those guys, who's your pick?
I always say KO, just the fact that I know KO could hold the belt and be a good heel champ. Balor has not had a shot back on his title since he came back, so he's more deserving than anybody to get that Universal title.
Yeah. I think about that too. I think about that a lot too. Just like it was cut super short.
Yeah,
super short.
So I feel like they never gave him that full opportunity of being the title defender and all that stuff as well. So, and then that's because of his injury. But yeah, you could really build him in that sense as well. I can see Corbin. Especially now with that new character and how he's been presenting himself. I can see Corbin as a Universal Champion.
This is true. I was thinking about that too. And having a Universal feud between him and Finn is definitely a possibility.
Yeah.
Their match does not like that.
Yeah. And I think they have a good. I think they're gonna have a good match at the pay-per-view as well. Corbin works better with smaller guys. Like he actually works. His best matches were with smaller guys.
I definitely agree.
Kalisto.
What was it like? Everybody else, Kalisto, KO, like, when he was on AJ, like everybody else that's basically on that roster. Sami, they like it didn't matter.
He works better with smaller guys, and I think that's where he finds a strong suit, and his moves look a lot better too. Is when he fights a smaller guy. So I'm fine with this match with Balor. They'll be fighting in Extreme Rules. It's a regular match too.
Oh, not for anything? Okay. Just for, stop fucking with me.
Yeah. Stop calling me short, asshole. That's the match. Stop calling me short. Yeah. SmackDown, we had a good, really good show. I thought it was on all cylinders. I thought they presented themselves a lot better, and it's been a lot lately as well. Is that SmackDown presents the show a lot better. But seeing like the New Day teaming up with fuck, who they teamed up with? Team Hell No. It was New Day Team Hell No versus hold on a second. Shit.
Yep. Oh,
keep talking.
Yeah, versus the Bludgeon Brothers and jeez, right when I gotta say something, Scott has to come and tell me what to do. Listen, don't you warn me. Listen, it was the Bludgeon Brothers the Bludgeon Brothers and Sanity versus New Day and Team Hell No. And actually it was pretty good because they had these cool like backstage segments where they participated in each other's, and that's another thing I guess a lot of wrestling promotion, I don't really see that too much of, like people cross branding during a promo. Yeah, maybe you see that on like maybe the only time you really see that, and maybe this is why it's so popular, is like the Elite. It's because you typically in anybody's promo it's just the one team, the one guys, that's about it. Like the only thing that comes to mind vaguely is like, you remember when it was like World War III in WCW, and so you would have like, what was it, Hogan? No, it wasn't Hogan. Excuse me. It was like Luger, Savage, and I think Sting with like camouflage paint on their faces or something like that.
Yeah.
So like that's like when you get silly shit like that, but it was cool to see everybody teamed up just to fight each other.
Yeah,
I like the promos, dude. Freaking New Day and Team Hell No, like they were on fire.
And then also, I think like the Bludgeon Brothers and Sanity kind of like resemble each other a bit. And they're them crossing each other's path and stuff like that. I thought it was kind of cool too, because that could be a future fight. That could also be a future alliance.
Why they gotta put Big Damo on his shirt? Why you gotta do him dirty like that? I hate that lazy solution for we don't like what you look like. Just give him some new gear.
Yeah.
So he can like have give him a one piece, like give him a Vader outfit. Come on.
Yeah.
Doing better than that.
But I see that WWE is actually liking this dude a lot. EY.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad. You know why I think they like him? Because he's a character. He never breaks character.
Yeah.
When he gives a backstage promo, he's as Sanity dude, Yeah. So I appreciate that.
It was funny seeing him and Daniel Bryan fighting, because I remember Impact kind of built Eric Young as the Daniel Bryan of that.
Really? I wasn't watching during that time. Okay.
Yeah. Because he was like
the bleach blonde hair?
He had the long beard.
Already?
Yeah, he had a long beard and shit.
Oh wow, okay. I definitely did not see that period of Impact. Okay.
Yeah, that's when he won the title.
Wow.
So it was very funny to see them two fight each other, and then also just seeing the interactions with everybody was quite funny. Him doing the Kane pyro shit was pretty funny. They're straight out entertaining, and I'm fine with that. Like, everyone's being entertaining. New Day is on another level, like how they've just been building. They could build tag teams. They don't. See, the thing with New Day, they establish themselves so good, is the fact that they don't need to win matches to establish themselves. Yes. They're the top tier, no matter what. They're the longest running tag team champions ever, and then they could easily go back and forth. You could easily put the belts on them. You don't have to have the belts on them. They still could find a spot in the roster.
Yes.
And they're that good. They could do singles matches. They could do tag matches, and they're that good.
But the key is that they can make everything entertaining.
Yeah.
Because it could have been a real clusterfuck, that match, but they everybody involved managed to make it entertaining, but especially the New Day. So
yeah. That was a fun match. You have AJ versus Nakamura, which was a fun little scrimmage
yeah, I
match.
wasn't expecting that to be like just that was. I mean, then you get Rusev with his just really just calling out Byron during the commentary. That shit had me dying laughing.
And then you also had it came into a tag match with Jeff Hardy saving AJ Styles, and then it was a fun tag match as well.
How did you feel? I got a question. How did you feel about the level of beatdown of the two people who were forced into a tag match, though?
Yeah,
it's like AJ did get dirt. You know, he got done dirty, but he had like a 10-minute match.
Yeah,
so he kind of got fucked.
Yeah.
I just thought that was hilarious.
Yeah, and then you also had the lumberjack match in the beginning, which was again another match that was kind of entertaining as well. Is with Ellsworth and Oscar.
They did it
Oscar
really well.
Beast his ass.
But it's just the way they did it.
Yeah,
it could have gone really poorly, but for some reason, Ellsworth has a talent of working with the girls. I guess they know that.
Yeah, and that's why they keep him in that area. Yeah, so it's cool. It's good to see. They're going. Yeah, SmackDown's been quite great in that sense. They good building stories, and that's what they do. The whole thing, the dumb fucking up every time he got out the ring, and they kicking Ellsworth's ass and throwing him back in was hilarious because everyone whooped his ass. Not everyone was trying to kick his ass.
Like purposefully kick his ass.
Yeah.
And the other cool thing I think about this entire situation, though, is like you could easily think, "Oh, this is dumb," but when you really think about it, it's like that's kind of cool and fucked up. That it's like, "Hey, Ellsworth, you know you cost Asuka the match, so now she's just gonna really kick your ass now."
Yeah,
good job.
So
I kind of like that.
Yeah, Asuka's coming for you. I actually see Asuka taking the belt.
I mean, when I'm just like, hurry up already.
Yeah,
I wanted to.
Yeah. Then you also had 205 Live. You had Cedric Alexander versus Hideo Itami. Solid match.
Yo, that was one of Hideo's best matches I've seen since his earlier NXT matches.
Yeah,
because it's been a while.
Nah, it's been a while since he had a good match, like a really solid, like oh shit, man, kind of match.
It's been a long time. I want to say the last time I can remember was him versus Ono, like post him coming back. It was a little bit down the line where they had a really hard hitting match, and it was kind of like this one.
Yeah, and I'll say him versus Breeze was the last one before then.
Okay. Yeah,
that's years back.
Yeah, because he's been kind of like mediocre.
Yeah,
like not special. I'll put it.
Yeah,
I didn't feel the reason. Like this guy was always thought to be like a superstar. I don't feel it. That match, I felt it.
Yeah, it was a solid match. You also still have the Lucha House Party rivalries, and it's 205 got something good. You have Leo Rush. He's gonna fight
Leo Tommy. Yeah.
No, he's gonna fight the other one.
Excuse me. I did it again. Damn it. Call me Percy. Call me Percy. Damn it, it's Tozawa.
Yeah. He's gonna fight Tozawa next week. You're gonna have Buddy Murphy. I forgot who he's fighting next week, but he has a match next week as well.
Oh, okay. And also they are building up the rivalry between TJP and the Scott of Supernova.
Yes, and they returned him as well.
So that I look forward to that.
So yeah, solid 205 Live, a solid main event, and then NXT Mustache Mountain versus Undisputed Era was fucking crazy.
Oh my god, that was great. And
then Adam Cole versus Danny Burch was actually really good as well.
I'm gonna say that might have been my match of the week. Just for me, I like that match a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
I would say the tag match was mine.
Okay.
Tag match was mine. There was enough story in that tag. I like when a team sells, but they sell by with purpose.
Yes.
And that's something that I like about the Mustache Mountain versus Undisputed Era. That like I was talking about this with one of the people that on our board, Charles Wade. He's really big into New Japan and stuff like that. And I was like, my thing with New Japan that hurts it is the fact that sometimes their matches could end 10 minutes earlier and doesn't need that extra shit.
Yes, I agree.
But I was like, there's a thing of how you sell a match, and this was a good example. It was like they sold everything, but they also showed the stamina of them getting weaker and weaker as well.
Yeah, I
So
definitely agree with
yeah,
that.
so
It's
I think
something that no, I was gonna say it's something that they're all good at. Both of
yeah,
those teams, they're really good at that.
yeah, it was fun, a fun ass match. It was really good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I would like to see more of it. But we got new tag champs and Undisputed Era. This is actually Roderick Strong's first title win.
Really?
Yes, because remember he was given the tag belt,
Oh, you're right. You're
so he
right.
actually
You're
this will
right.
be his first title win.
Ha ha ha. Okay,
Yeah,
that's cool. That's cool.
so that was actually cool. Vanessa Bourne
Appreciate it.
getting better. Kari Sang, that was a decent match as well.
Yeah, I did like that. I liked the Vanessa Bourne during that match because
Yeah,
like I think it was Percy that was going through it, and he was really hyping up her increased move set,
yeah,
and that she's been working on different moves and stuff and been getting better. It's like okay, fine. At least I like when somebody isn't there yet, but
yeah,
they're willing to sell them on the commentary part.
yeah.
So that's cool.
But that's the way the commentators should be. They should be talking about the wrestlers and not themselves.
This is 100% true.
But yeah, Vanessa Warren got a lot better. She's getting better, and I like seeing her improve. Kari Sand needs something going, but she threatened Shannon Baszler, so let's see what happens.
Yes.
She's gonna walk the plank. They did announce a few of the girls for the Million Classic too.
Okay.
One is a returning. A couple of them are actually returning stars from the first one, and then there's one that was a former WWE Divas champion.
Okay. So do they have the list of these people yet or no?
I have.
Okay.
So the first four that got announced, well, Caitlyn WWE was Caitlyn. Caitlyn was former Divas champion. She's coming back, and she'll be part of the Mae Young Classic. Rhea Ripley was announced that she is part of the Mae Young Classic.
Okay.
That chick that they signed from the Ninja the Ninja game show. I forget the name of it.
Really? No, I don't. I've never heard of that.
Yeah, they signed a chick that did the damn. I can't think of the game show. um, the fuck. I can't think why I can't.
Not Ninja Warrior, right?
Yeah, the American Ninja Warrior.
Really? Holy
Yeah,
shit. Okay.
they have a girl from there, and she's will be competing. That'll be her first like on TV match with the Mae Young
Oh,
Classic.
that's awesome.
And
So
then
she's a homegrown talent for them?
yeah, she was signed, and then she was trained by WWE. So
Cool, cool.
and then you have the returning Leo Sarai. She's gonna be part of it as well.
Okay.
And then there's a lot of speculation that that German chick from the first one should
Oh,
be returning as well.
Dizzy. Yeah, yeah. No, I read into her story after the fact, and like,
Yeah,
man, she went through some shit, dude.
yeah,
And like to hear about her injury and stuff, like that was truly disappointing because I thought she should have won.
yeah. So I you know what? But I liked it.
Are saying? Yeah.
Kairi Sane. I was fine with Kairi Sane winning it, but also her match with Abby was
Oh
really
yes,
good.
yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, she had a really solid match with Abby and stuff like that. Tori Storm is also mentioned that she'll be competing again as well.
She's been
Um,
doing so much with them. Is it possible for her to like come to NXT or something?
I think she's going to be part of the UK brand. She's going to be part of the
Oh, she's just
NXT
trying to
UK
stay. Okay, okay.
because they are making a women's title. They are actually making a UK tag title as well for the UK brand. So I think she'll be maybe the star of the UK division of the women's side.
I can see that. I have never really because I didn't watch the last UK event that they had that she had a match.
Yeah, she probably gave Baszler her best match.
Now, with that, I don't know. Does she have any promo stuff that she did?
Um,
I don't think I remember seeing her talk past what they had, the package for her for the
nah,
Mae Young thing.
she hasn't really had a promo in that sense.
Okay,
But she's not bad on the mic.
No, I'm asking you because you have more familiarity with her. I just know how she works in the ring. And I'm like, damn, she's pretty fucking good.
Yeah, she's not that bad on the mic. She's a regular promo and stuff like that. She's not like highly aggressive or anything like that, but she knows how to. She could carry herself in a promo.
Okay, cool.
So it's worth. It's like I think it's gonna be fun that they're gonna be doing that. So Mae Young Classic should be in August.
Okay.
That was delayed. I think it's probably the week after or the week before SummerSlam.
And so that's not that long, right?
No, it's not. So they're getting all the names up. We'll have more names down the road. But those are the first few that were announced for the Mae Young Classic. Io Shirai is probably one of the heavy favorites right now.
Okay. All right.
Io Shirai is vicious.
See, I'm not familiar with her at all. Do you anything you could recommend?
She was part of the Black Lotus in Lucha Underground. So it was her, Kairi Sane, and someone else. They fought. They beat the shit out of Pentagon on Black.
Wait. This is news to me. I didn't know Kairi Sane was in Lucha Underground.
Yeah, she was part of the Black Lotus.
Oh wow! See,
yeah.
All right. Okay, what season is that?
3.
3.
Yeah.
Is that streaming too or no?
No.
Okay.
No. But Io Shirai was also part of that team. It was her, Kairi Sane, and I think it was one more person. I can't think of the name. I think she was in WWE as well at one point. I forgot her name that she used. But yeah. So they beat the shit out of Pentagon Jr. They actually had matches with him as well, and they were actually really good matches.
Nice. Okay. Interesting.
But Io Shirai is very similar to, I say she's a good mix of Kairi Sane and Asuka in a way, her style.
Okay. Understand.
She comes out with a mask and everything like that. She's really good.
Nice. So Merck's recommend is this Merck's pick? Or do you want?
You know what? I'm still waiting.
Okay.
Because I can see Caitlyn being a big show of it as well because it's like a returning story.
Now I've seen her physically.
Yeah.
Now, have you seen her post WWE in the ring?
She's okay.
All right.
She's nothing like amazing, but she can hold her own. She's kind of her style is kind of like a strong brawler.
Okay.
Like she used the spear as a finisher and stuff like that. She's just bigger than everyone else. She's pretty brawler.
She's really big.
Yeah.
And that's compared to what she used to look like too.
Yeah, she got bigger.
Big, but she got bigger. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, she lost a lot of weight now. Like she's not as like muscular as she was like a couple of years ago. But she's done down for wrestling training because it's a different style. So it's gonna be good. I think they have a good roster for this Mae Young Classic too. So it's gonna be fun.
Nice. So that's man. This entire season already is packed with just great wrestling events.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about it. Yeah, you had most of the stuff for this month, and including the New Japan stuff.
Yeah.
Going into what's happening now with New Japan, then going next month into all this other WWE stuff, and then there's gonna be the Mae Young at the. Man, there's so much stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, because G1 tournament started today. Yesterday.
Yesterday, yeah, the 14th, right? Yes.
It started yesterday, so you're gonna be seeing the G1 tournament now for like every other week and stuff.
Since I don't have the apps and stuff, I'm gonna be behind, but that's fine. But so I'm catching up on the G1 special.
Yeah.
And what my mini review of that was the tag team matches were unexpectedly really good.
Yeah.
The Bullet Club match they had in the beginning with the OGs, all the Samoans.
Yeah.
It was cool because we got Ming back in the ring.
Yeah. Papa
Ming. And beating that ass and giving Rocky Romero a pile driver. Crazy.
Yeah.
That was a fun. Like, dude, here's my reason for being jealous of New Japan. It's only because they have Tama Tonga.
Yeah.
That's it. He's my number one talent that I want. I don't want Kenny Omega. I want him to stay free and stay, whatever the hell he wants to be.
Yeah.
But I want Tama Tonga and to lead like him, Finn Balor, the Good Brothers. Like, come on, man. That dude is so charismatic and smooth. Like as a wrestler, like the way he slides down that ramp when he comes out, and it was like the three of them. Like that's some cool shit, and they're all related. So that left a good impression on me. And then there was another tag match as well.
Yeah.
I think it was the rest of the Bullet Club, but the people that they fought against was like Kushida, damn, what's his name? Not Takahashi, Tanahashi.
Yeah.
And was it Zack Sabre Jr.? No. It was Suzuki and Zack Sabre Jr. versus the Pitbull and Yano.
Okay.
And have you ever watched many Yano matches?
No.
So his style is comedy, but he always ends up fighting with the most serious wrestlers because Suzuki's a fucking crazy.
Oh, that's to do with the book. He always has a book.
Yeah.
Okay, I know exactly who you are.
So like it's always funny to see the different wrestlers interact with his style.
Yeah.
And is great. Oh, it was Zack Sabre. So him versus Zack Sabre Jr. is something to watch because Zack Sabre Jr. is super technically skilled.
Yeah.
But to see him have to deal with Yano's bullshit is almost hilarious. Like it's almost too much to watch. Like, oh, you're like, damn, I feel bad for him because he's trying to have a wrestling match and Yano's constantly going between the ropes and going, hey, and it's just like, God damn it, I know you do that all the time. It's hilarious. So I recommend those two matches definitely.
I definitely like that. I like most of the matches. I watch more of the main card, so I watch the title matches. I liked it. I liked.
Oh, and I saw the Takahashi. I couldn't watch the match.
No,
I can't. I saw the picture, and I can't watch that match.
It was a tough. It was a tough.
I can't.
Suplex. Yeah,
I like to do too much. I can't watch that.
The match was good too. The match was really solid, but that was like you could tell that was where it was going to end. Like that was a mean bump. He's still champ too. I think he's out for 6 months though.
Yeah, with a broken neck. Like, can you explain in your thoughts what the process was for the move though? Because I'm hearing from other people like there's no other way that could have ended the move that they were trying to do.
I think he had him too low.
Okay.
He had him too low because they've done that move many times. Kevin Owens used to do that move all the time, and Kevin Owens held higher. So when you go back, the person's supposed to be under your head.
Okay.
So that was what happened, and the fact that he was a little lower and then doing it, and when he went up, he didn't have time to go under his head.
Understood. Okay.
And that's how that move was supposed to be. So that was just an error. That's something that they do all the time, and it just was a fucked up error.
Yeah. I wish him a speedy recovery.
Yeah, he's out for 6 months. So he does have a broken neck, but it's not. It could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, he could have died. Like if you see what it looks like, he's completely vertical.
Yeah.
His head is completely like vertical to his body. His body is horizontal and his head is vertical. It's painful to look at.
Yeah. The U.S. title match, I had my little problems with. I felt the match should have ended 10 minutes earlier.
Also, that's the thing you were talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was my thing. That was the match that I was talking about. Like Juice Robinson versus Jay Lethal.
Jay White.
Jay Lethal. Jay Lethal's like Jay White.
He's a completely different person. Yes. But not even that. He looks different.
Yes. It was a solid back and forth match. I liked Robinson. I think he's a solid worker. My big thing is they went too much into certain things, and I feel like again, like 10 minutes later, it could have had that ended. You could have took away 10 minutes from that match and it would have been as fine. Okay. But they just started adding extra shit to the end of the match instead of when after he cheated and then he got caught with it and they got caught with the impaler. That was where the match should have ended.
Okay.
That's simple. But you kept you prolonged the match and you kept it going and going. And honestly, I lost interest.
You lost interest. Got you. Understood.
Yeah. I was just like, all right, I'm done with this. But I was happy to see Juice Robinson take the belt.
Yeah, like that's one of the highlights. I'm definitely gonna go back and watch that match. Definitely.
He is the first dude from US to win the US title.
Nice.
Because Kenny Omega's Canada and Jay White is Australian.
Well, where's Juice from? Like, what state is he from?
I'm not sure, but he's from America.
Okay.
He's American.
I swear I always thought Juice was from somewhere else. I thought he was Australian because I never heard him talk.
Nah,
Like the
he
press
sounds.
conferences, I never heard him talk.
Nah, he talks English. He talks very clear English. Yeah, he's the first American to actually won the U.S. title. Cody Omega was a solid match. One of Cody's better matches, but again, this is another thing that drives me nuts for New Japan is the repetitive of moves that supposed to take you out but don't take you out. There's probably a good close to 15 knee triggers in this match.
Okay.
You know,
and it's basically what's the point of the move if it doesn't ever work?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So and then it turns me off to the match, and I stop caring about the match when I start seeing repetitive things, and especially if there's no effect to it.
Yeah.
It's really dumb table bump.
From who? Like
from Cody.
Oh, he took one.
He took one. He took a table bump, and it was a really dumb table bump. Even Jericho was like, "That was a stupid move."
Like, did he almost hurt himself or something?
The table didn't break, so you get the whole impact of it going staying up, and that shit hurts like a motherfucker.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there's certain things like you gotta be smart about it. It was something to rile the crowd, but you didn't really need to do that bump.
Gotcha. I understand.
You guys were doing enough to rile the crowd. You didn't have to have that bump.
Okay.
The junior title match was really good. I think that was my favorite match besides the injury. And then you also had the main title match was good too. The Omega Cody. It was a solid match. US title match was fine. The tag title was fine. Yeah, that was my own thing. Like, some matches didn't have to go so long. Like, you could take out 10 minutes, and I think it would still be a solid match.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So Impact had a cool match this week. Definitely check it out. It was Ohio versus everybody, or Ohio versus, I forgot the name of the team. But it's Sami Callihan and two other people. Versus Pentagon Jr., Phoenix, and Rick Swan.
Oh, really?
That was a crazy match. Definitely check that out.
Okay. I have seen some of the highlights from the wrestling tumblers I follow.
Yeah.
How have you been seeing Impact like a little bit consistently?
Not as consistent, but I actually read the highlights and stuff like that. And if there's a match that intrigues me, then I'll watch it.
Because I want to know how Rich Swan's been doing since he's been there. Because I've seen he's reinvented his look at least. I'm like, all right, so he's got something different.
Well, he had two very solid matches since returning. He had one with Phoenix, which was amazing.
Okay.
But then again, anyone working with fucking Phoenix, it would be a good match. Phoenix is.
Oh, I'm not familiar with him. So
Phoenix is from Lucha Underground. He's Pentagon Jr.
Wow.
He's Pentagon Jr.'s brother.
Yes.
Yeah, that's his brother.
Okay.
Remember in season 1, he had a match with El Miote. He had the first I think it was the death match. He was the Phoenix. Him and they had the grave match and shit like that. Okay. He's really good. He's really crazy high flyer.
Wait, did they literally fight in a cemetery?
No, it was like a casket match.
Okay, cool.
But it was like the death match. They called it death match. But yeah, Phoenix is really good, really solid. He actually is a former Lucha Underground champion as well.
Oh, nice.
He has won the belt once there. But yeah, they've been using a lot of the Lucha Underground guys because, again, they're not Lucha Underground. When they record for one whole entire season. So after that, it's all free time.
Okay, I understand.
My only thing is when they try to add the storylines from Lucha Underground into Impact, they don't do it good.
But is that something they agreed on though? Because isn't it kind of like the Ring of Honor, New Japan stuff? They're trying to like coexist in each other's world, so to speak?
Yeah and no, because Lucha Underground, again, they still take more of a sitcom-ish feel to it.
Okay.
As in, Impact is like they try to go with WWE style kind of storylines and whatnot, and they tend to copy and paste and add different people to it. So there's usually something in that similar aspect. But sometimes when they try to do the mystical characters that Lucha Underground has, it doesn't work for Impact.
Okay, now I understand.
Yeah.
All right.
But that was a really good match. Rich Swann been actually pretty great on Impact. Again, that match with Phoenix was really good, and then this 6-man tag match was actually really fun to watch as well.
Nice. So at this point in time, do you recommend watching Impact?
It's getting better. It's not all there yet, but they do have a lot of things to be worth watching. Like, the reason why I really watch is because Pentagon Jr. is there. I like Pentagon Jr. a lot. So I usually will watch his matches and stuff like that. They still do stupid shit, but that's every wrestling. Even Raw does a lot of stupid shit. But but it's better. It's better than what it was. I think they have more of a grasp of what they want to do and the direction they want to take. So it's more fun to watch.
All right, cool. Nice.
But I do skip a lot of people. Like I skip Moose. I don't like Moose. I never liked Moose. I'll skip him. Anything Scott Steiner related, I'll skip him.
Has he been there in a while? Scott Steiner?
Yeah, he's just there. He's just like, hi.
He's just there. Oh, geez. Yeah. Wow.
The original LAX just returned.
Yes, I did see some clips of that. I mean, come on. A part of you doesn't still get hyped when you see Hernandez throw somebody around?
Yeah, he's an asshole.
I'm just saying. The part of me does get kind of hyped. What's his finisher called? When he does like the razor's edge, but he just throws you.
I don't know the name of what he calls it, but it is the razor's edge that he just flings your ass.
Just flings your ass, like yeah. All right. I mean, I appreciate this recap of TNA.
Yes.
I mean, they're trying, right? So
no, they're trying. They're getting better. It's more worth watching now. They have a lot of good talent that's worth watching. Like Pentagon Jr. actually being their champion was surprising. It surprised me.
Yes. Okay.
So it's fun. It's fun seeing things like that. But yeah, it's another version of wrestling that you can watch and keep up with and stuff too.
Nice.
So it's good. But yeah, I think Austin Aries got the belt back, so he's the current champion right now.
In his belt quest, how many does he have? Or does he stop doing that?
I think he has 3.
Oh, he has 3. Is he still trying to get more?
Yes.
Nice. I hope he gets it. I hope he gets as many as he can get.
I don't think they're gonna give him any more, impact wise, because they actually have established storylines now for each title. So that makes it more interesting as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, definitely check it out. We got Extreme Rules tonight. We'll have a whole catch up with everything. We probably have the review show next week.
Yes, definitely.
And we'll wrap this up.
Yes, sir.
This is the Wrestling Babble podcast by Red Cycle Inc. Follow us on all the social medias: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram by Red Cycle Inc. and Mark with the Mic pages. Check out our Facebook page. We'll be having a live coverage of the Extreme Rules matches and everything. The interactive polls, pretty much we have discussions there, like always. And check us out on everything we do. Check out the YouTube channel of Mark the Mic and Red Cycle Inc. Our podcasts are there. You can check out the playthroughs.
Yes, sir. Got some good stuff going up there. So
yes. And I'm gonna have soon the Super Nintendo playthroughs.
Awesome. Do you have an idea of the first one you want to do?
Mario World.
Oh, I was gonna recommend. Is it Chrono Cross? But isn't that not on it?
No, it's not on there.
Okay, my bad.
I'm actually considering updating them. I'm gonna say the word. Updating them. Yes.
Okay. All right.
We'll see what happens though. All right. So peace out and later.